All right. I was just wondering who here is interested in like stocks and like the stock market and all that schnaz. I've recently, okay, I shouldn't say recently, but I've been doing stocks for like a little bit, but I've really gotten into it the last year. I've been doing a lot of like options trading and I've made a lot of money and I've also lost a lot of money. But you know what they say, there's no such thing as a loss, more like a lesson. As long as you take something out of it and you feel like you're learning, it just turns into an expensive lesson. That's how I see it. That way I'm not always so mad. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I know we've been talking about, oh, there's going to be a recession, the economy's going down and all that. But the last previous 9 weeks, the stock market has been going up. So let me see. So if we look at the last 3 months, starting in October 27th, we see there's been a rally where it's just been going up, 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 up. And me kind of being a pessimist, or should I say like a realistic person, knows the market's only going to continue going up for so much until it goes down. So when I was doing like my options trades, I'd be like, oh, okay. Usually what I do is I usually do like a day trade. So I usually don't hold an option longer than like the trading day, just because you never know what could happen the next day. It might be doing great, but by 6 a.m. there's some news about, I don't know, the oil reserves or something, and it's going to make the market go down in the morning. And then whatever profit you made the previous day is all gone. So I kind of like to make my profit with the day, if that makes sense. So I'm looking, like if we see, so like for instance, let's say I was somewhere around here, right? December 1st. Hopefully that's, okay, yeah, December 1st must have been a Friday. If it's December 4th, was when it's back open. Now I gotta check. Let's see, was December 1st a Friday? I'm just one of those people that I'm like, I have to make sure I'm not saying false thing. Yep, December 1st was a Friday. So let's say Friday, right? The market's going up. I'm like, okay, the market's going up. And let's say I say, oh, it's going to open up tomorrow, right? And go up. You see how the next Monday, the next training day, it went down. Then I'm like, okay, let me just hold it. Maybe it go back up. And then the 5th, it almost stayed level, still dropped. And I'm like, okay, maybe now it's about to turn around. And then boom, again, it's like I lost all my profit. And then I'd be like, okay, the market's been going down. Let me say it's going to go down tomorrow. And then boom, it starts going up again. I don't know exactly. I forgot what I was trying to say about that. But anyways, yeah, I was just interested. Is anyone interested in like stocks and trading? Is anyone interested in those type of things? Right now, I have a technique that I'm doing. So right now, instead of going for like the big percentages, like 30% one day, 40% one day, I'm just gonna try and make 10% a day, which is very achievable. And you only gotta be in the market for maybe 5 minutes most to make 10%. Depending if the trade goes in your direction. And what I've previously been doing was, I was just taking everything I made, putting it back in. Taking everything I made, putting it back in. I started off with like $11,000 as like credit, and I was able to make it up to $100,000. But then, with my greed and my risk tolerance not really being aligned correctly, I basically started back to where I started. So now I'm just like, okay, let me take the approach of making small guaranteed returns instead of trying to force myself into becoming a millionaire in like 1 year. So that's kind of the strategy I got going on. And the reason I was saying that is because today, if we look at it, the market was down 30.32%. This week, it's down 2%. But, obviously the last month, it's been making a turn. So it looks like right here, about was the peak. It was at $477.20. Like $10 difference is a lot in the stock market. Like let's say I put an option call, right? And let's say I think the market's going to go down, and I had it for like this time span. If I put in $10,000, This possibly could have been maybe like $60,000, $80,000, depending on how you play it. Um, but I'm just bringing that up because I was curious. Like, I'm always into like stocks, and I know politics kind of plays into it, the economy and all that stuff. So I just wanted to hear if anyone else is interested. Also, I'm not really a fan of having to do the videos like this. I kind of like the old one where like I start off on my couch in the back and I'm talking, and then I make the screen recording. But that app that I did the recording on is now asking me to pay. I said 99 cents? In this economy? I could do 99. Well, not much, but every dollar counts. So I think I have like 3 more free trials with this one until I have to buy it or something. But hopefully you guys like this format. Again, I'm just seeing if anyone's interested in like stocks and watching the market and has anything they want to say about it. I know with like election season coming up, I feel like it's gonna affect the market. I know like when Trump was elected, like him or not, I know the stock market really jumped within like the first couple months of his presidency. So we'll see what happens. And like always, comment below what you think I should make for a topic. And I guess let's see the verdict of the stock market, if that makes sense. I think it makes sense.